Hey everybody, so this pose, separate leg stretching forehead to knee pose. Sun's coming up behind me. I filmed this at my apartment complex in front of the pool. It's pretty nice. There's steam coming up off the pool even. They heat it. That is pretty sick. And yeah, this is one of my favorite poses. This is one of the first deep stretching poses of the sweaty sequence. So I thought I would start off with this one. It is a difficult pose as well because you're making this claustrophobic type ball with your body. The tendency for us is to be open and to be free. But instead what we're doing here is actually rounding our bodies into the tightest ball that we can along the front side of our body, tucking your chin as tightly as you can. And you know, like I say during the pose breakdown, is not only are you helping to strengthen all these muscles right here under your neck, which we all know that our neck is important, right? It holds up our skull. Our skull houses our brain, our eyes, my mouth to talk, our ears to listen. So the thing holding our skull up, you know, right there, that little trunk, our neck. So it's important to strengthen the front side of your neck. And then the cool part about it is when you're doing this, you're going to notice too the back side of your neck stretching. And this can be pretty intense at first. So there's, you know, no need to hold it longer than you think you absolutely can. But, you know, see what you can do. Maybe trying just a little bit here and there and then gradually holding it for a full minute or two on each side as those muscles strengthen, as those muscles stretch. Another cool part about it is with your forehead on your knee, as you start to really get deeper into this pose, you might even bring your forehead onto your thigh. And I know when you first start doing this, you're thinking, no way, Michael, that's impossible. You know, I mean, they thought that it was impossible to fly, and then the Wright brothers proved them wrong. So with anything, just try. All right, cool. Good luck. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time it is that you're watching this. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be exploring separate leg stretching forehead to knee pose, or some people will also call it pyramid pose. To begin with this pose, what I would like you to do is just stand on your mat. Inhale, bring your arms up above you, your palms coming together, interlacing just your thumbs. From there, open up your feet towards the edges of your mat so that half of your foot is on your mat and, well, the other half of your foot is on your mat. With that being said, just go ahead and rotate on your heels to turn towards the right side of your room or your space, your living room, dining room, kitchen, so that again, half of your right foot is on your mat and half of your left foot is on your mat. Walk your right foot to the right slightly so that there's just a little sliver of air there between your heels so that you're not crossing your feet up. Imagine if you were on a balancing beam, you would be walking your right foot off of the balance beam slightly. You would be walking your left foot to the left off the balancing beam slightly, just so that you can have some space between your ankles. Draw your left hip forward, squaring your hips. Take an inhale breath, get as long as you can. Lift your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine, bringing your forehead to touch your right knee. And your fingertips, let's just bring them towards the ground right now. Rounding your spine, tucking your chin into your chest. So the tendency from here is to not get your forehead to your knee. It's really difficult. I mean, there's a lot of constriction going on with your chin into your chest. You're using muscles in your neck that you don't usually use. And therefore, because we don't usually use these muscles, they're a little weaker than maybe we would like them to be. So, hey, good thing. We're strengthening them now. And then the cool part about that is that you're stretching the muscles on the back of your neck. And you're doing that working against gravity. You're doing that using strength along the front side of your neck, your sternocleidomastoid muscles, those SCM muscles. Now, so tucking your chin as tight as you can so that your forehead is touching your knee. If you need to bend your right knee, that's fine. Bend it as much as you need to bend it. It doesn't really matter how straight your right leg is, but do try to keep your left leg as straight as you possibly can. So pressing down into your left heel. And this is going to help you feel this amazing stretch along the left side of your body, from your heel, actually even into the arch of your left foot. So from the arch of your left foot stretching, your ankle stretching, your calf muscle stretching, hamstrings, your glutes, your erector spinae muscles there in your spine. And now round your back as much as you can. Take your shoulders away from each other and away from your ears. So you're really trying to round your back as much as you can. And from there, let's all just bring your your palms back together, interlace just your thumbs, round back up all the way up towards the sky. Turn to face towards the front side of your mat. And now turn to face towards the left side of your mat. All right, walk your left foot to the left slightly again so that your feet aren't crossed up, but you have just a little bit of air between your ankles there. Drive your right hip forward this time. Take an inhale breath, get up as long as you can, creating length. Exhale, tuck your chin, rounding all the way down. Again, bringing your forehead onto your left knee this time, and your fingertips just gracing your mat or your floor. So drive your right hip down and forward as you bring more weight into the ball of your left foot. So that's called pada bandha, when you're gripping your ground, your earth, your mat with your foot. So imagine that you're gripping the ground with your left foot, pressing down through your right heel. So engaging pada bandha, your feet locks. And now squeeze your inner thighs together here as well. So you're activating your inner thigh muscles, your adductors, sucking your stomach in. So the tendency here, again, don't forget, keep your forehead on your kneecap. So the tendency here is that as you're focusing so much on your chin into your chest and rounding your spine, maybe you forgot about your belly. There's a lot going on in these poses, that's okay. So suck your stomach in and up. In yoga, they call that Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. So engaging your belly muscles. And now tucking your chin even tighter, Jalandhara, your throat lock. And now pressing your forehead into your knee. So you're not even just touching your forehead to your knee, you're actually pressing your forehead into your knee. And then over time, as your muscles strengthen, as your muscles stretch, your left leg will possibly get straighter. But this isn't hopefully something that you're just wanting to do and be done with for the rest of your life, right? This is something that's going to actually help the rest of your life out. So rounding your spine. And before we come up on this side, bring your palms back together, interlace just your thumbs, hovering your hands by your left big toe. So you're making one straight line there now with your body. And engaging your inner thighs is a great way to work on your balance too. And it's a lot harder to balance with your head below your hips. You're having to use just your kind of inner muscles here, your small muscle groups to keep you upright. So now with all of that being said, squeeze your legs together, suck your stomach in, keep your chin tucked tight, engaging the muscles on the front of your neck. Slowly round up one vertebrae at a time, like bricks stacking, all the way up. Inhale, reach up as high as you can, turn towards the front, and exhale, bring your hands back together and your arms down at your sides, feet back together. All right, so that was it. I just, demonstrated this pose for you and just kind of talked you through it, and you're probably feeling better already. I know that I'm feeling better already. It is 8:42 here in Austin, Texas, and this is a wonderful way to start your day. We're always talking about starting your day with a pigeon pose or a spine twist. You don't really hear many people say start your day with a round back pyramid pose, but just notice how you feel for the next 20-30 minutes. And if you're feeling better, well, I'll see you here tomorrow. Deal. Have a great day. Namaste.